Hello everyone, so let us learn how to draw this house today. This is a step-by-step tutorial and please watch till the end of the video to know exactly how to draw like this. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Let us start drawing the house by drawing a horizontal line and draw it very lightly so that you can erase it later. Now draw 2 points towards the left and right, let's call it point A and point B, and draw one vertical line. I'll be calling it as the center line going ahead, and draw one vertical line towards the right of the center line and one towards the left and keep it a little bit away. Now join the top of the center line and the left line from point A, and join the bottom of the center line and the left line from point A again. So everything from left comes from point A and everything from the right side of the center line comes from point B. Now join the top of the center line from point B and join the bottom of the center line and the right line from point B. Let us find out a center point of this box by drawing an X, and this is the center point, and let us extend the center point by drawing a vertical line from tip of which we will be drawing a triangle, and this triangle will give you a basic shape for the roof. Now from the tip of the triangle from point A, just draw one line which will be the top of the roof, and draw one more line parallel to the angular line of the triangle to complete the roof. So extend the line a little bit and join the bottoms of the roof from point A. Now you can extend the other side of the roof as well a little bit, just a little bit, not too much, so that it looks natural, and join the bottom from point B till the wall. So this gives the effect of the roof extending outwards. Now to draw the chimney, draw two vertical lines and join the bottoms of those vertical lines from point A. Draw an angular line same as the angle of the triangle and draw one more vertical line a little bit away. Now treat this center line as the center line of the house. Now join the center line and the left line from point A and join the center line and the right line from point B. So this gives you the shape of the chimney. Now let's draw a small line a little bit away from the chimney and put a small slant line like this, and this gives you the effect of 3D. So let's remove this. Now draw this small line a little bit away and join the top of the chimney. Now let us draw some lines on the roof from point A. Keep the distance between those lines equal so you can use it as the base going ahead. Now for this extended roof, draw the line parallel to the existing line till the top and do the same thing towards the left side. Keep a little bit of distance and draw one more line towards the left. So this gives the depth for the roof. Now let us continue doing the lines on the body, left side of the body from point A, left side of the center line. And for drawing the door of the house, just let us put some two vertical lines and close the door, top of the door from point A. Let us continue drawing the horizontal lines from point A. So remember, all the lines from the left of the center line comes from point A, and all the lines which is towards the right side of the center line comes from point B. Continue these lines. So now you can erase the reference horizontal line which you had drawn, and let us clear some space here for drawing some window. Now let us draw some lines parallel to the angular line of the roof and keep the distance equal between each lines. Now since the base shape is ready, let us make the borders more dark and do it freehand so that it looks more natural. And now for the roof, which is extended outside, let us draw some horizontal line from inside and make it little more slant so that it looks more natural. Now for the door, let us add one more slant line and draw a vertical line and a horizontal line like this. So this gives the depth for the door, And let us put some slant line which is slanting upwards from the lines which are already existing. Now you can draw some random patterns and then add a horizontal line, a little small line which is more dark, and we can put a window like this between the existing lines which we have already drawn for reference, and put a small rectangle on the left and right, and we can already see it looks like a door which is open. So we can put some small shading inside, do some strokes inside. This gives the feeling of the door which is open outwards. Now let me put a window here as well. So pick any two lines which you have already drawn and join them vertically and make a box. So this gives you a window. Now let us give a border for that window. Now coming to chimney, so let us draw some lines same as the way you have done for the roof. Just follow the same angle which you already have on the chimney, and let us put some bricks into it. So for drawing bricks, when you draw two vertical lines, in the next below to that add one vertical line between them, so it looks like brick automatically, and join these corners, so your chimney is ready. Now for the bottom of the roof, let us start putting this small arc kind of shape and extend it a little bit towards bottom and repeat the same arc parallel to it. So this gives the depth for the roof. Instead of just drawing it 2D, it looks like 3D. Now continue drawing the same arc over the lines which you have already drawn from point A. Now let us start making this window. Let me put a small railings in it and draw some small boxes inside to give a basic shape of the window. Now let us start shading the roof, the tiles of the roof which has been placed. So if the shape of the tiles is like this, pull the strokes from bottom to top and make sure the left side and the bottom is kept darker and the top is lighter. So do the same for each individual tiles so that you get more depth into the effect. Imagine if the sunlight is on the right side like this, the left is more darker and the bottom is darker. Keep the right side more light. Do the same thing for each and every tiles so that it looks more good and detailed. Now for the bottom of the roof, which is like this, again pull the strokes from left side, keeping the right side more light. So the shade looks like this, which is dark on the left and light on the right. Do the same thing. And for this pattern which is inside, which are the slanted horizontal lines, pull the strokes from top to bottom. That is, the top of the horizontal line is dark and the bottom is light. So, and let us put some shadow here and make the sides of the roof more dark. Now let us make this horizontal lines, I mean the lines which are drawn from point B, a little bit dark, and put some vertical lines behind them. Let us add the arc shape at the bottom. Now you can draw any random horizontal patterns on this and just shade it from the left side a little bit so that it looks like real wood. And let us make the borders more dark of these planks, and you can draw any random irregular patterns on the wood So let us keep it vertical patterns for this, as it's a vertical plank, and start shading towards the left. So each plank has dark shade on the left since the sun is falling from the right, and it is lighter on the right side. So now let us add some shadow below the roof, and for this center line let us make it dark. Let us make the center line dark and pull some small lines out of the lines which is already existing. Keep it darker on the corners always, and do the same thing for all the 3 lines which is existing. Now let us start shading the corners, connect these lines and start shading the corners and make the corners a little bit more darker. Continue the same on the other side, and you can give a slight amount of shading. You can already see it looks more natural. Do the same thing towards the right side, but keep it little lighter. Don't make it too much dark, and you can draw any random irregular horizontal patterns between the wooden planks so that it looks like real wood. Now let us add some shadows below the roof so that it gives more depth to the drawing, and let us make these corners dark as well and pull the lines which is already drawn, which is the wooden planks. Now connect these lines and start making some irregular patterns between those wooden planks. You don't have to do too much shading, just darken these wooden planks and then just add scribble any random patterns between those wooden planks which looks more natural. Now for the door, so from the slant line, just pull the stroke towards right side, which gives the depth, darker on the left and lighter on the right. And for these slant lines which is inside, pull the strokes from top to bottom, that is dark on the top and light on the bottom. Now let me make this window a little darker and pull the strokes same as we have already discussed, darker on the left and light on the right side. This gives a feel that there is some light in the room. Let us do the same thing for this window as well. Now on the door you can start playing with it. Just do some shading on the left side, do any irregular patterns on the door. You don't have to keep it uniform. You can just follow the light, it is falling from right side, and keep the shading on the left. That's more than enough. And do the same thing for the chimney. For each and every brick, pull the strokes from left and keep it lighter on the right side and make the lines little darker. Pull the strokes from left to right, and the right side is more light and left side is dark. So now the house is ready, and let us put some small grasses here. Pull your pencil in a curvical way a little bit towards the left and right, and just draw some random grasses like this, and we can add a path to this house. And let's put some small shading here to the path, and this is your house. Please try doing this at home and let me know how it came out for you in the comments, and subscribe for more. Thank you.